I'm Retta, Deputy Director of the Girls Opportunity Alliance. Thank you so much again for joining us today for this conversation. And Saret, over to you.
Thank you, Toby. Hello, everyone. So I want to start by talking a little bit about Leaders' work. So basically what we do is empower young women and build their resiliency to arts, education, and health program. We are currently working in 8 communities in rural area and serving around, let's say, 800 girls. So the way that climate change has affected girls in here, first of all, I want to say, I know that everyone probably knows here that Haiti is the poorest country in the region and most vulnerable. It is also very susceptible to climate change impacts and natural disasters. The South and the Altibonite region where we are currently working right now, they have been hit very bad by hurricane these past years. Now, many of these regions are experiencing severe drought, livestock, crop loss, and water shortage. This has severely declined the agricultural production. Now, because unfortunately, many households are relying only on agriculture because the women who are farmers, we are called them also the Madame Sarah. So Madame Sarah are women that are farmers and they are going around other cities to sell the products. So now when these women, they don't have anything to sell anymore and they are struggling financially, they can no longer supporting their kids and the family. So now the kids cannot go to school, especially the girls that will immediately start helping them in the farms and become a Madame Sarah themselves. So I want to use also this platform to draw your attention on one of the worst consequences that so many girls are facing right now in Haiti because of the way that climate change has affected this household's economy, which is the exposing more girls and young women to human trafficking when they are out of school and living in poverty with less food, less clean water, and lower income. Many girls, they are making their ways to the Dominican Republic, following the advice of a friend or a family, telling them that, they will be able to support the family, they will be able to study, they will have a job, but many times they end up being trafficked for the purpose of commercial sexual exploitation and forced labor. So I think that to have more girls having access to education, especially secondary education, women farmers need support. They need to have equal opportunities, tools, training because of climate change. So can they be able to make better decisions and to adapt in order to keep supporting the families. So in LIDE, we are promoting women's empowerment through arts and building the resiliency. We're also offering scholarship. Now we have like 100 girls that have benefited from scholarship last year. And very soon we're gonna have like 1,000 scholarship offers in the program. So thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing about the interventions and how you are supporting girls that have been affected by the climate crisis in your communities. One of the things that some of you have touched on is that we can't really solve the climate crisis unless we're involving girls in the solution. I'm curious if you all could share, how do we help girls and community members just be resilient and be equipped to sort of face different vulnerabilities and disasters that the climate crisis is causing? So I'm curious to hear a little bit more from you about the work that LIDE is doing to help girls and community members build that resilience.
First of all, I want to say that we have creating like safe spaces in order for girls to recover and build resiliency to arts and informal education. Okay, so we do also training for our participants where they do community mapping, where they are developing strategies in case of disaster. They're going around in the neighborhoods, talking to the neighbors, to people in the community about to see what they know about disaster, what they should do, what is the best attitude to have, and the best behavior. And we also do tree planting, doing annual feast and agricultural festival. Last year, we have given around 7 trees to plant to the girls in their homes. And in arts education, our girls wrote songs and do short videos about climate change, and they use photography to show the impacts of climate change in the community. And what we also have it's a project with the Girls Opportunity Alliance on mental health and disasters in collaboration with the Asian Association of Psychologists. We provide psychosocial support, psychoeducation, psychotherapy to the communities in the South just after the impact of the earthquake last year. So the population is very responsive to this project. The first part of the program, as I said, is really focused now on, it was focusing on psychoeducation. They had like 118 leader participants. Our staff status were involved, and 13 schools in the communities were involved in that also. The community leaders, the local police station, and the local court. The focus of these initial sessions include talking about the aftermath of emergency like the 2020 earthquake, helping people understand their trauma and informing participants how to identify their psychological symptoms. And this effort reached like 3,343 people in the community. Now the program is entering the second stage of its work, focusing on establishing therapeutic groups. So far, the team has held 8 group therapy sessions with the participants and 16 group sessions in the community. They have conducted 25 individual therapy sessions at 3 schools and 16 individual therapy sessions with the participants. These groups also allow the psychologists leading the program to identify people that need continued psychological support. To these efforts, as girls' traumatic experiences are identified and reported, families are being engaged in support of their children. So in addition, strengthening the girls' knowledge of how the foster mental health should positively impact their school attendance, concentration in school, ability to complete assignments, the academic performance, and the uninterrupted continuation of the studies.
Thank you so much.